Hello everyone, my name is Edoggz and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing an in-depth look at the KBB or KUBIANBAO Skywind figure. This figure has been out for 3 years, and in that time my copy has deteriorated during that time. This is the front of the box. Here is the side of the box. Here is the back of the box where he's gone from plane mode to robot mode. We're going to be talking about the spring-loaded weapons. We're going to talk about the radar dish and the canopy and the air brake, which is on the side. And here is the other side of here. Now, in this review, we're going to go and do the accessories. We're going to go and talk about transformation and quality control during that portion. And we're going to talk about shipping and handling, which is very important, that I need to show you, you need to know. So first, we're going to start with accessories, which I have already laid out. You're getting this purple cape. This cape can be extended outwards like so. It's on a ratchet, which is screwed in with a washer, and you can have it angled this way on the figure, or you can have it angled that way. Do the same thing if you wanted to collapse it. Next, you have the crown. After that, you have your normal everyday rockets. They use a dark gunmetal gray, black, with a yellow and red stripe on here. There's they both have 3mm pegs on the bottom. We have these spring-loaded weapons, which also has the dark gunmetal gray on it. And this is spring-loaded, like I said. And all you have to do push down on the lever and it shoots them out. The other one as well. That one's a little harder than this one. Next, you get the shoulder pauldrons. They peg in by these little rectangle ports in the shoulder. And you have this Megatron gun, which is in the gun itself is all die-cast metal. This portion is plastic because they have learned their lesson over the years, and it slots into the back of here. So all you have to do is slide it back in. I think that's the wrong way. Or you can have it this way. I believe it might be this way, if I'm not mistaken. This way. You get 2 pilots, when actually you only need 1 for this aircraft. You get Dr. Octaville. I hope I'm saying his name right. And you get this orange transparent pilot. Now, as for the cape, the shoulder pauldrons, and the crown, that's normally a Starscream thing when he announces his rule over the Decepticons, the leader, I should say, of the Decepticons. Not too sure why the company went with the idea of giving all 3 Seekers the cape and the crown. It's options if you want to do that to your figure, but normally I like to keep my figures stocked. So we're going to bring in the figure in a second. 1 second. So here we have the figure in this oak mode, which is an F-15 Eagle. It's been in service since 1976. It only has room for 1 pilot. Maximum speed is 1,650 miles an hour. It has a range of 1,221 miles. It can carry about 16,000 pounds of weapons and has been in service for 45 years. But if you're Skywarp, you have an extra ability. His extra ability will be to teleport short distances. He did do it a couple of times in the show until it was disabled or malfunctioned during a couple of episodes down the line. So we have the radar dish, which is picked out in silver. You have the air brake, which is here. I don't know if you can see it. Let me bring this forward. There's the air brake. Air brake is also painted in silver, or that could be metal. That could be, no, that's die-cast metal. And it's on a railing system. Also, the rear rudders are articulated, but they don't flap the normal way they're supposed to. And you have these side fins here. They don't go up, but they do go down for transformation. But there is a new model coming out, which you may know already, which is the Starscream 3.0, and they're going with a whole new design and a whole new transformation. So a lot of things are going to fall off this figure. Just note that, because like I said, this figure is 3 years old. Here is from the top view. Here's from the side view. Here's from the front. Let me see if I can get my hands out of there. Here's from the front. And here's from the other side. Here's from the bottom. So we're going to go into transformation, and we're going to do quality control as we go through that. So the front landing gear is die cast. And in the original figure, this panel that hides the gear underneath the cockpit was also die cast, but they swapped out for the plastic. So you just throw this up and you close it. Another quality concern is that these rear ones do not stay in place. I would say the left foot does click into place. If I can get my nail in there, it does click into place a little bit. But this one is really floppy. It's really floppy. It doesn't clip in at all. We're going to get into this. No, you know what? We're going to get to this now. This broke off earlier. That's another quality concern. And this right shoulder, I believe, where the no ray is, this port broke off as well. And the no rays are frictioned in. So that's the only thing that's holding it together. So we're going to close this up. We're going to remove the no rays because they're going to fall off. They come off just like that. This is before the breakage. My first breakage. See, that came off without the ball joint. We're going to move that off. We're going to move that to the side. We're going to start with the legs. Take the flap, move them back. Take the other flap, move that back. You take your thumb and your two fingers, and you take your hand and you pull down on the legs. Separate. Thigh swivel, this very flimsy. This also, but it's okay. I mean, I would rather have a little bit tighter. Take the side pins, because I'm gonna forget. Bring that up. That one clips into place. You take this side, move it up. That clips into place. Take the feet here, open, bring down, and you swivel. Same thing over here. Open, bring down, swivel. Now this one's a little flimsy too, as well. Let's turn the figure around. Let's see. Take this piece of plastic. It's going to bring up this door. Inside, you're going to see a little bit of molding for the engines here. You go in, bring out the foot. Make sure that's tight. Now this one, the back foot is a little flimsy. To fix that, which is very easy, you just bring back the engines a little bit and it will stay in place. Same thing over this side. Flip up. Bring this back. This one is not clipping into place. Maybe because I'm on camera. Oh, no, there you go. Clip in. Right, next, we're going to tackle the backpack where the wings are. You're going to take this section right here. We're underneath the air brake, and it's on a peg. So you just have to get it off the peg, like so. There's going to be a couple of slots. All you have to do is bring it up. Like so. I should have mentioned that. Let me go back one step. Here's these little rectangular squares that are inside the wing. You have to bring them up, and they go into these little rectangular things behind the air intake. So you bring this forward, and they slide in. Other side, do the same thing. You go in here, use a nail, bring that rectangular peg out. Bring forward, like so. The fins, you fold backwards to give it more of that cartoon Decepticon look. Do the same thing on the other side, just flip them back. They're on double hinges. If they happen to come off, they can be pegged on without no problem. Next, we're going to go for the arms. We're going to bring out the arms like so. They're easy coming out, but it's a little difficult going back in. You want to bring them up on the shoulder. Flip the hand out. And we're going to do it the other side. Bring it out. Bring it up on the shoulder. Put the hands out. We're going to get into the hands a little later. Quality concern here is, you see the screw? It's on a washer. And there's supposed to be two of them. And it's a 3 millimeter peg that extends from the backpack through this slider on a washer. This one broke off. I'm not sure if that was due to the factory. I'm not sure if it's due to transit. But somebody should have caught on to this and replaced the backpack, and it would have been all good. So we're gonna start here, because let me go back. Let me show you how crazy this is. See how that movement? That's because there's only one screw there. So we're gonna start here. We're just going to create the side of his abdomen. Separate, angle, pull down. You want to turn, angle them in. Do the same thing, opposite side, angle, bring in, angle down. Yeah, so this piece I'm currently fixing is in the refrigerator. So put Gorilla Glue on it. Next, you take the air intakes, which is going to become his chest. You bring down like so. Take the other side like so. You rotate the shoulder backwards. You want to rotate the lower bicep towards you, and then you take the hand, you rotate that like so. Bring that down, bring out the fingers, which are on a peg system. One finger is in one slot. The other 3 fingers are on a larger slot. Same thing on this side. You rotate the shoulder back. You can hold this down while you turn it, because the ratchet system is strong enough to move this back up. Rotate this back down. You orientate the hands like so. Bring out the thumb, which is on the ball joint. Bring that down. So I'm gonna fix this up a little bit. Next portion is the head. We're gonna take the nose, bring it down like that. Take the cockpit, which does open. I forgot to mention that at the beginning. You take this piece, you bring it back, you lower the cockpit. Now, on the original toy, I don't know if I can show you this. I could there was a plastic piece that was in the middle. I'm not sure how that's coming across, where this bar is. I like to call it a collar, like a back collar piece. And you had to travel the head through this back channel. It was very difficult to do. And what this third party did was they got rid of that plastic piece channel that's in the back. I like to call it a collar, like a back collar kind of deal. And now all you have to do is squeeze the head there, the ears past the metal pieces on the side. Once you get that, take the nose, you feed it through the bottom, bring like that. All right, straighten out feet. You go back here. I kind of did it off camera. There is a peg hole here, and there's a 3mm peg underneath the air brake. Put that together, you're good as go. You take the cockpit and you line it up with the back. That locks into place. Straighten out this, straighten out that, raise up his head. And here you have the overall figure. Now I'm going to do a comparison with the official one. Here is the official. And this is the one that's supposed to be toy accurate. And this is the one that is cartoon accurate. It's a preference to what you like. I prefer the toy accurate one over the cartoon accurate one. But back in the days when Hasbro and Takara were separate, Hasbro would probably paint it something like this, or they'll probably use the same color scheme, but they will definitely put the 3 stripes on it, while the Takara version would have the 2 stripes. And the only other difference is the time frame in which these figures come out. So let's say it will probably take a year or 2 for the US version to come out, because they have to repaint the wings. But the finish is different. You have die cast in the lower legs, and the Takara version doesn't. You have die cast in his abdomen, or I say the cod piece area. You have die cast in the air intakes. There's a way to find out if it's cold, it's metal. That's also die cast, but this area is not die cast. But this has more metal in it than this one. Let's do a side comparison. Tail design is different compared to this one. The good thing about this one is the official is they didn't put that sound wave design or drawing on the tail section. You have the back. The third party one added more ports, an extra port on the back, so you can put your missiles on there. Opposite side, and then you have the front. You have the stripes, lighter stripes. You have the darker stripes, but no stripes on the arm on the third party one. So we're gonna move this arm off, and we're gonna focus on the upgrade set. Now we're gonna start with the cape, and how this works is there's a sliding. It slides over this portion of the wing on the sides. Now you can use this cape for any official, non-official seeker. It will go on any one of them because they are designed all the same. And how you do that, there's a channel on the other side, on opposite sides of this. You just have to find it, pop it on, and that's it. Now it does make the figure back heavy. So you have that. Now again, you can have this kind of look if you want. Let me get the other two pieces. These two pieces go on to the sides, and they peg on the top of the shoulder. So all you have to do is do corresponding sides. Like so. Let's do the other side. So you have that kind of a look going for him. He wants to fall over because of the cape. Let's see here. Yeah, he wants to fall over because of the cape. He's doing this now. He didn't do it before. Let me just do some slight adjustments real quick because something is not right. Now normally I don't put Skywarp into this mode. This is mainly for Starscream. If you want to have that scene from the 1986 movies, Transformers. I normally just keep the rest of this in the box. Alright, so it's not working for me right now. I'm not sure why. Alright, so the cape is actually making it back heavy. But it's making it back heavy. So I'm just gonna hold on to it to make it stand. And this is your overall look. If you want, you can have it on the you have the cape on the opposite side. You can have them emoting to to point. You can still do pointing movements with it. But I normally don't put this on here, so we're gonna take that off. All right, see now, so now he's stable. He doesn't want to work with that cape. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Right, he didn't want to work with the cape. So here he is. This portion is about the shipping and handling. The price of this item was $75, maybe $85. And this is 3 years ago. Shipping was maybe about $6 to $8. The place where it was coming from was Shanghai, Japan. That's a 20-hour trip from my location to there. Now, it did not arrive. It arrived packaged, but not the way I like to have things packaged. What they decided to do, which I'm going to show you an example, was this. I'm going to move this to the side. I'm bringing in the package. This is an example of the package that they sent me. Inside is a much smaller box, but it's just an example. It has one layer of bubble wrap. It's covered in 2 bags. They taped the ends closed so nobody would get into it, and also they just slapped a packing slip on top of the bag, and they sent it in the mail. No shipping box, and that's bad. That's bad shipping. I don't care who you are. That's bad shipping. When I ship something, regardless where it's going to, Canada, Russia, Puerto Rico, wherever it is, as long as your address is correct and I'm able to ship to your location, I will package your stuff in a box. I understand that people are trying to reduce paper and cardboard, but cardboard can be still used for shipping needs. You need to ship the items in cardboard. So I hope you like this video. If you do, please press that like button. Please leave me a comment if this video was helpful, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you for watching.